Hey there, Synpractic Tribe. Just following up on this post from Dr. Douglas, and I won't even attempt the last name because I'll slaughter it. But he was doing some things that we had commented a little bit about as far as video testimonials on YouTube, and he's wanting to take that further and maximize the videos for search engine optimization. So that's what I'm going to walk through and going to show you kind of how it's done and also talk about the strategy. Now this is one of the strategies, if I were to go back into practice, this would be my number one priority. Obviously I'd have a great website first, that's kind of the hub. You guys already have that taken care of with Synpractic, so I'm not going to touch on that. But when it comes to the videos and your website with your blog, you're going to see how that comes into play here. And don't mind all my notifications here. My daughter is on a cheer team that qualified for US finals, so they're blowing it up. But aside from that, I'm going to walk through this here and show you how important this can be, because one of the main things that Google really wants to give them a VIP experience in your content is content. And it's always such a challenge to come up with a content, but when you are getting video testimonials, that is new and original content. So I'm just going to start from the beginning here as far as the optimization actually on YouTube, and I did post a video on that, but I'm going to walk you through here so it's all in one place as far as the strategy and the how-to. Now this is an eye care one. I actually got my start with optometrists, so I'm not going to show you any of my private docs that are in chiropractic. I just find that for me is just unethical to show you their actual stuff, but I can definitely show you this. It's the same thing. The first thing you need to do once you have your video is you're going to want to, if you take a look here on mine, when I look at this video, here's the name, and I'm on Mac, so it might look a little bit different. But if I click on this, this is the same thing for my own optimization. I named this video New Patients from Facebook. So if your testimonial is about, I love kids, so I'm going to talk a lot about those. If it's about a child that had colic, you might name it, and you can mix all these up. There's all kinds. Don't get hung up on one thing, and don't try and do too much with it either. So this one was about getting new patients from Facebook, so that's exactly what I named it. You might name yours child helped with chiropractic or colic and chiropractic, maybe something like that. Again, don't overthink it. You can use a whole bunch of these. Hopefully you see a lot of kids with colic and you help them, and then by getting these testimonials you'll get more of those. So name it first before you upload it so it has that name, and I'll show you why when I come back in here. If I click on this first one and click on edit, you're going to see Google owns YouTube and they read everything. Head to Toe Healthcare is the name of this optometrist office, and he has a podiatrist as well in there. So they named it Head to Toe. Google sees that. They read everything. They actually see the words in the video as well. So name it first so that your raw file, that's your first piece of optimization for keywords. All right, and again, mix it all up. The next thing you want to be looking at is your title. Again, don't do too much. Let's say again it's for colic, and so the first part you do is chiropractic and colic, and then I use this little sign, and then you might do the doctor's name, the practice name, chiropractor in your town, but that's it. I usually do it for two things, whatever the testimonial is about, and then either the doctor's name, chiropractor in your town, or the clinic name. Those are the three things, and that's it. And then this first one will obviously be different lots and lots of times. Now when it comes to the description, now again we're talking about local SEO. It's very different than national and regional SEO. You are a local business, so this is what it needs to look like. Your website, again, copy and paste it, because some of them are different depending on how the website is set up. Some of them might have the www in it. Some of them might just be HTTP and then .head to toe healthcare. So whatever yours shows up as, copy that, paste it right in here. The next thing that you're going to see here is a couple of sentences. You really don't need more than a paragraph or so I transcribe the best parts of that testimonial and I put it in here. There's your content, there's your description. They've done it for you, and it's original and unique every single time, so you don't have to worry about it. The next part that you want to do is come down and you want to have your clinic name, address, and phone number exactly the way it is on your website, because the way it is on your website should be exactly the way it is on your Google Plus or Google My Business Now page. All right, this is called a citation, and that's what gives you votes in the local realm is citation. So name, address, phone number, exactly. I mean, if there's a period, put a period. If there's not, don't put it. But your website, your Google Plus, and every other citation and directory should all match this. Okay, so that's easy for there. You got your, like I said, your URL. Then you go on with a paragraph or so of the testimonial, and then you have your name, address, phone number. Now they just uploaded this one and I haven't optimized it yet. I don't put the website at the end. So I'll go ahead and save that and we'll move on. Now at the bottom here, you're going to see as well that you have an area for tags. Again, don't try and stuff too much in here. Google does not like stuffing. So this is for a podiatrist, it's for Tucson, it's for pain. Again, I haven't seen it yet, but you might put chiropractor in your town. You should put actually the three things: chiropractor in your town, you should put your clinic name, the doctor name, and then a couple of tags that have to do with chiropractor and colic, natural treatment for colic, you know, a couple of those, and that's it. You might have 5, 6 tags, no big deal. And again, don't overthink it. It's going to make me save that again. And then from there, you want to come into the advanced settings, which is right here. And I do one more little thing each and every time, because again, you're local. You want to come over here where it says video location and just tag it. It's called geotagging. Again, this isn't real rocket science. I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska. Come over and click on search. It's going to put it there and you're good to go. And then of course, every time you want to make sure you click save changes to do it. Now I'm going to cancel out of that because his is not in Lincoln, Nebraska, and like I said, I have not optimized this video for him yet because it's a newer one that's been up. So that's the basic upload and on-page optimization for the video that you want to do. Now what you want to do is if we come over to his website, we're going to do lots of things. This is the beauty of video testimonials. It gives you all this content and then you can do a bunch. This is his testimonials page on his website. I put every single one on his testimonial page. And you can see that. And I take the same little blurb and I just put it on there. It's new content. And again, this is going to help your conversions because people see all these testimonials. Do you think someone with 50 testimonials like what he has is going to beat you if you only have a couple? Probably, because he's got all this social proof. So it's really important there. So you embed it onto your testimonial page along with the little blurb. Real easy. Then we're going to come over to his blog, which is on the end here. I already had it brought up. But what you're going to see is I take each individual video then, and I'll click on it, and this is his blog roll. But you're going to see that I embed it on here. Google likes that. I put the little blurb on there. I have the citation on there. And I've taken a screenshot of this as well. And if I look at view, there it is, view image info, you're going to see as well. Okay, so you can see on the end of it here that it's also named, I named the image just like I named the video before I upload it. So then you have all this SEO on this blog post. See how much is in there, and it's new and original content for Google, and they love that. So now you have it in optimized on the page, on the video. You have it on the testimonials page, and you created an individual blog post for that. there's your new and individual content. So from there, again, you still have content. What you're going to do is you're going to upload this across all the other video sites. And that's as simple as going in and just putting in, there's usually between 50 and 75. Some of them come and go really quick. Video websites. And just put in that, and it's going to show you all these different popular websites. Go there, create the free accounts, upload the video there, do the exact same optimization. But now you can also take and put different links in here. You can backlink to your testimonial page, you can backlink to your About Us page, you can backlink to the individual blog post. You can put all kinds of your other links into this one. What you want to do though is, again, make sure you keep the citation the same. Okay, that's real important that you do that. Yeah, you can go and share this on all those other video sites as well, and you have more content in more places, and you have more backlinks coming to your website and to all your other content. You're creating this big web with just one single video testimonial. Then, of course, you can take these and you can turn them into audio and put them up. Put top audio sites, top podcasting sites, and same type of thing. It's going to tell you where you need to go, create the sites on there, and do the exact same thing. Now you want to turn around then, and that you have these. I always like to use YouTube as my main because Google owns it and Google loves it. So I would take this video, and you can alternate between this and between the blog post, and you can go, and actually you can alternate between your testimonials page too, those three. Make sure once a week you email your patients this new testimonial. That's really important. There's a couple things that happen here. One, it gives your patients more social proof that they know they're in the right place. All right, that's really important. That's going to increase your retention. It's also going to increase your referrals because they're seeing it again. What else can happen is, let's say that a grandma that's one of your patients sees that you can help colic. They never knew that. I had no idea, doc, you could help with colic. So what are they going to do? They're going to tell their daughter, hey, little Janie with the colic, did you know that chiropractic can help with that? You just got that referral, and you just got people. Because there's so many things that obviously a clear nervous system can benefit health-wise. People don't know. I didn't know. It's I didn't know you could help with that. So email these on a regular basis to your patients. Very important that you do that. And then you want to turn around and you want to set up a schedule for sharing. All of these links that you created, starting with the basic video link, starting with the testimonial, the blog post, every other video site that you did, you want to set up to share those across all of these. So if I had this, and let's say that we created 50 different video sites, we ended up with 22 podcasts. We got the video, we got the testimonial, and the blog post. I would set those up on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, anything that you share across, to share those over the next 90 days or so. If you had that many links, I'd set them up so it'd share one per day. And then I would have them cross so that if I shared it on Facebook one day, it would share on Google+ the next, and then Twitter the next. So you're getting all these social sharing, and what that does is it gets people to see that and go to all these different places, and it creates more authority for you and gets more people to come back to you. And what happens with that? You get more visitors, you get more new patients. Now I'm going to talk about one more thing here that I am appalled that people do not do. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to go to one of my websites, Kids Health Restored. Here's what needs to happen. Now I have no staff, so and I'm not a local business. But here's what needs to happen. Let's say that you take one of those and you share it on your business page. Always share it on your business page first. But then what you do is you come down here and you click on share. All right? You click and you go to your own timeline. Give it a little bit of a comment if you like. It can be something simple. And then you click share. All right? every one of your staff should be sharing this to their personal timeline as well. Whatever you post, they should be sharing that. And I'm appalled because I don't see that type of thing happen. So the first thing that needs to be done is share. The next thing you and your staff should be doing, you see how I liked that? You should be liking it as both yourself and that page. Okay, so like it on both of those. And you should also come in here. I usually come in the next day and like to comment on them. So it's almost like it bumps it back into Facebook's realm. So if it was shared today, comment on it the next day, because commenting actually does the most out of all of this to get it into people's news feeds and to get it to the people that like you. But you can imagine if you have 2 staff, you've shared it on your business page. So organic reach on business pages is horrendous anymore. So I'm not going to say that's great, but it is your business page. That's why you share it to your personal. If you have 500 friends, you have a chance of those people seeing it. If each of your staff has 500, that just added another 1,000, right? So it's a really big number, and I'm appalled it's such a simple thing that people don't do. All right, so really important that you do that. You can also have them go over and retweet it. You can also have them do it on Google+. All right, so we went through that really fast. You can obviously watch this as many times as you want, but that is an ideal video testimonial and then social sharing and SEO right there. You can get so much attention that way. And here's what's going to happen. I'd put anyone up to the challenge. You do this and you get 1 per week for the next 90 days and you go through that process, you will be a gangster. When someone puts in chiropractor in your town, or if they put in a lot of these keywords, you know, that have to do with your testimonials, you're going to be the one that floats up everywhere. Someone's going to Google it. You're going to be definitely climbing in your Google Plus local, the maps listing. You're going to have your website, plus you're going to have videos and maybe podcasting and maybe some articles on these on the first page. You're going to have more pages on the first page than anyone else is going to have across the first 10 pages. So it's a really, like I said, you can go from 0 to super popular in a hurry. So I would really challenge you to do this. It does take work. You need to do it consistently. You know, compare it to getting adjustments. The consistency and the ongoing process is what's going to give you the best results. So put someone on it. You know, maybe it takes 20, 30 minutes a day to get this done, but you will reap heavy rewards. Like I said, this would be the core of my marketing if I were to do this, if I were to go back into practice. So hopefully this helps out. If you do have any questions, hit me up on the Simpractic if you want, so that others can see it. You know, comment on this, whatever the case may be. You can also private message me, and I'd be happy to answer those questions. But if you do this, you got a lot on your plate right now, and it's going to give you some serious results. All right, we'll talk to you soon.